Yuan Tong Ling Ming. Yuan Tze gave a hammer talk and class yesterday. Many of you will have watched it just today, which is Sunday. And if you're watching the recording now, hello to you too. So maybe you've watched it a few days ago. There is a lot of information and very strong information in the Qifield about natural and what it means to be natural. So with Yuan Tze teaching the level 6 teachers training, where it's all about the great realization or enlightenment, and then with Norberto and Dori already making it through the door, I think we're all a lot clearer, all of us together, on what it means to be natural. What a true natural human being is, or what the true natural state of a human being is. And since Yuan Tze has talked so much, thankfully, I figured today we're just going to play with Qi today. This is one aspect of Yuan Ming. There's many ways of how to play with Qi, and I've actually been thinking if I should even do a web class today, but then very spontaneously last week I decided to take an evening off. My whole family is here. My one brother with his wife, who she's going to dar alla luz in Italian because she's from Italy. She is going to give birth, well, any day between yesterday and the next few days. And my other brother is here with his cat, Luna. So there is many family happenings, and it has become a warm evening. And then it would have never dawned on me myself, actually, to just take a week off. And then Jana, a teacher from California, who I'm on her email list and who, let's say all hello and thank you to Jana. She's the one who helps me with the beautiful email handouts or send outs every week of the MailChimp. So she's doing all the technical stuff. And I really appreciate it so much because I do need help with those things. We sometimes do need help with things, right? And the Qifield provides. So that's a lovely way of learning trust in this community, to trust that help will come your way when you need it. So Jana sent out that email of hers, and she was like, there's no class this week. And I was, that's how easy it could be. Because in the web class the week beforehand, I didn't even know, like there was no sense inside of me that I would take a week off. And during the week, the email came out, so there was the email from Norberto holding his 6-hour workshop. And then I thought, wow, I think I'll just take a week off. And I hope that didn't bring any problems to you. I hope that didn't bring any inconveniences to you. If you're living in Europe, it is summer now. There's long evenings, and it finally got a little warmer. We had not so much beautiful weather yet. And well, I'm making steps forward also in my avoiding and hiding, and in my always wondering and being concerned about what others would think, what if I do this or that, or almost over considering others. Of course, the pattern of self-centeredness is also a pattern I have since I'm human, and it's a fundamental human pattern. But my avoiding and hiding is so strong developed, it's getting weaker. But for me, almost when someone else needs something and needs help or wants something, I almost, it's almost like I don't value myself enough to really take myself into account. So this is an interesting topic, actually. But I didn't want to talk so much. So this just happens now naturally. The information is flowing. So thank you for my week holiday. I on and off will do that probably when it fits together with when there is a lot of classes where I know many people are watching. But on the other hand, mostly I will make it about myself. When I need a little break, I need a little break. And this is just how it felt last Friday. And then I basically copycatted a beautiful channel. So thank you. I love hear you talking. Continue. I just got a little chat message. Oh, thank you. You will love the rest too, what we'll do. I'll trust that for now. I have prepared a little thing quite a few weeks ago, but it didn't fit into it yet, ever in the web class. So I figured today we can do that. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna watch a little movie first. It's just a few seconds. We probably will watch it twice because it's quite short. It's about the mechanisms of qi. So it's actually from physics and the world of physics and the mechanism of physicality. And we're going to use observation of how water flows. So this fits wonderfully to natural, actually. We're going to go into a deep state later on and play with qi. In our first few retreats that Yuan Tze held, when we were only 50 and 60 people, we had those, after lunch, those 2-hour-long sitting silent practices. So we had, we did hours of pulling qi or rubbing qi, or some breathing exercises, Dantian breathing, and we did counting qi, and all of these things were actually part of my intention for the Yuan Ming class. But then I always have so much to talk about, and it sort of slipped a little bit in the background. And so on the web classes, when Yuan Tze is just holding a talk and, we've just listened 4 hours to his beautiful information, we also need to give ourselves time to consolidate that. And so we're going to basically use the rest of today's web class to go and practice with, play with qi. So it's a qi healing actually, but I call it playing with qi. And I don't know actually yet. Maybe we do a little Ling Yuan and Tong Yuan, but I don't know yet. So we're just going to start with unifying with the Qifield all together after I've shown you the video and explained to you how we are going to play with qi today. So the specific technique we are going to use today. And so let's look at this little video first. What The scientist is actually an engineer. And I saw that, I was watching that for myself, because on YouTube, I was learning about water turbines and how to make water from water. So how to make water from, no, how to make electricity from the power of water. And then when I saw that, it was like, wow, this is fantastic. This basically explains the mechanism of rubbing qi and why rubbing qi is so powerful. At least one explanation it is for that. So if it doesn't appeal to you at all, sorry, I hope it helps you. To me, it was like, oh, now rubbing qi made a whole lot of more sense. Because why? Well, the physics of water, water is flowing the way because of the physics of qi. Yeah? So we have physics, and we have quantum physics, and we have atom physics, and then we have something that I call qi physics, the physics of qi, which of course, as Yuan Tze has called it, the theory of qi, and it is the fundamental work that we in Renshu do to first learn how to work with qi, and that helps us more and more establish the total reality and returning to the natural true self, because qi can help us transcend that hurried, fast-paced state of being that we're so used to. So rubbing qi, of course, I'm sure you all are familiar with it. So you can put your hands on a piece of your body and rub qi in. But then, of course, you use the mind activity of being a qi and being a qi person, being a qi field. And so the hands turn into qi, of course, as well. And so the hands actually go inside the body and become part of the place that we're rubbing. So actually what we're doing is we're actually just rotating qi in there while we are drawing qi from all directions at the same time. I always like to combine it or to compare it to when you're eating pasta, spaghetti, like a real Italian does. So there's a plate, there's the long noodles on the plate, and you only have one fork. So you stick the fork in, and then you start to turn your fork. And what is happening is that the spaghetti gather around the fork, and from all directions, the long spaghetti come and they get turned and circulate around the fork. Yeah? So this is how you can imagine qi coming from all directions, and then through your mind activity, either helped by your hands, or you don't need to use your hands. You can just do like this, no matter in which body, or you can just do this, or you can do nothing and only use your mind activity. If you've practiced for many years, then you can use the focus of your mind only. If you have never tried to do that with the focus of your mind only, then maybe today is a good opportunity to try that. But of course, it's not a problem if you're using gentle movements of your hand as well. So as the qi is coming from all directions, liu he, right? The 6 directions. The qi comes from above, from below, from the left, from the right, from the front, from the back, and all the 1,000 directions in between. And then through the mind activity, we give the direction to qi to start gathering and rotate, like the spaghetti around the fork. And when we give it some time, like we will today, you will sink into a deeper and deeper unified state. Plus, you will gather a lot of qi. Now, don't forget that the Qifield is saturated with information from all the years of Renshu talk, actually of all the teachers, but of course very fresh is the information from the talk of Yuan Tze last night, yesterday, today, whenever you watched it, about being natural. And so very gently, while you're rubbing qi, you are gathering a very unified state and a lot of qi and a lot of your natural state. So you might just slip into the state of your true self, into your true self, into a true state. And then when we stop the practice today, just stay in the state from now on, or return to it as often as you can. When we are rubbing qi, a certain rotation starts happening. And I'm going to show you the video first now, and then I'm going to talk about it. I hope it's loud enough, but don't worry so much about what he's saying. It's not that important. But I will try and have it go on the speaker. One moment, sorry. Bluetooth on. Okay, so now it should play over the speaker. Let's see. Isn't technique just so lovely?
We're going to try a special kind of turbine called a Pelton wheel to maximize the amount of energy we get from our water.
Sorry.
The cupped blades of a Pelton wheel.
Okay, we're starting again.
Water taking you.
Huh? Now it disappeared on me. Here it is.
We're going to try a special kind of turbine called a Pelton wheel to maximize the amount of energy we get from our water. The cupped blades of a Pelton wheel force a jet of water to take a U-turn, which converts almost all of its energy into motion. Here's how we demonstrate that. When I spread the wood, it's just bringing the water to a stop. But when I move over to the pole, it's stopping the water and sending it back at me, which is double the change in momentum. And that's why the pendulum is going higher with the pole.
Is that cool or what? Have you seen how the piece of wood went far further back when he let the water go onto the piece of into the bowl, where it turned itself around and came back out again, and hence increased the energy force. Yeah. So maybe I just show you again. I know it's a lot for the brain, but we're playing with qi today, right?
We're going to try a special kind of turbine called a Pelton wheel to maximize the amount of energy we get from our water. The cupped blades of a Pelton wheel force a jet of water to take a U-turn, which converts almost all of its energy into motion. Here's how we demonstrate that. When I spread the wood, it's just bringing the water to a stop. But when I move over to the pole, it's stopping the water and sending it back at me, which is double the change in momentum. And that's why the pendulum is going higher with the pole.
So what that means is that something flowing in, being guided into a rounded sort of cup. So like something that comes into something rounded at this point here the energy is being increased to the double sound, to the double speed, and so we get more energy, more force, more power. So what we're going to do today is, when the chi is coming in, we're going to let it go into the part, and then really be aware of this circulation and how that speeds up the process. For us, we're not really interested in having the chi speed up. Chi flows actually quite fast. If you have been practicing the fifth method, Chongyuan, and you can observe the chi flowing, circulating in your microscopic circuit, then you will see that it's not the way we move. The more we practice with time, we can move faster and faster while we're being in a good qigong state. So being in a good natural state of unification actually doesn't have that much to do with having to move slow or having to walk slow, having to drive slow. It's about the ability of your consciousness to focus and to unify. But in the beginning, we need to move slow. This is why we practice Renyuan very slow in the beginning, or Jinyuan. But with time, you can really, you can push the chi really and bring it in and out. You can do Renyuan like this. It depends of the level of the practitioner, how one can play with chi. So it is maybe a good opportunity to focus a little bit on to understand the mechanism and the law behind here in the chi physics, rather than the calmness and the relaxedness comes from the practice itself then. Yeah. So we focus more on the information in what is happening through, like it's a multiplication of force, of power, of strength of the chi. And also, so it's the effectiveness of chi. And that happens through this rotation. You also would have observed that maybe when you are, I'm not a wine drinker. I personally don't drink any alcohol, but if you are a wine drinker, and so there's these big round wine glasses, yeah? And so when you pour in the wine, it often skirts out on the other side from the wine. This is from the same force. Through the rotation increases strength. Yeah? And well, we'll see how the practice goes today. If you feel strength, or maybe something heals that you've been trying to heal since a long time, or maybe you just are tired a lot and you need a lot of chi and a lot of power from the chi as well. And so we can have a look how you feel afterwards with just this information put into the Qifield. So I will guide us through this today. There is one other idea I had, but this might become a little bit too much information to learn today. Well, I experienced this in a G session, in a private session with someone, when I gave someone a one-to-one session, and it just happened naturally, what we are practicing today. And what we are practicing today is there's something else started happening. Maybe I'll show you. Oops, what did I do now? Oh, good, everything's still here. um, share content here, whiteboard. Okay, so let me see if I can make those disappear. So we have a G person here, very undefined, remember? Okay. Why is this not? So there is something we call the central channel. And the central channel goes in from Bai Hui, through upper dantian, through middle dantian, the heart, Xin Ling, and middle dantian, and then lower dantian. And it actually splits up in middle dantian and goes up to the tip of the middle finger. And it also goes, it splits up in lower dantian, and it goes in the center of the legs down to Yong Quan, which is kidney number 1 at the bottom of your feet, in the middle of your foot. So this, of course, is a Qi channel. Yes, Qi circulates like this, spiral, 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 spiral. So it's not just one line. Qi is flowing in spirals in there. And so my thinking was, with this Pelton wheel today, when the Qi is coming in from all directions, we have it come in, and then it goes like if the central channel is a bowl, and then it circulates back out again. So in other words, let me use a new one. When we have the central channel, imagine this is now the central channel. So, and the Qi is coming in like the water before in the video in the bowl. And in the channel, it's like being thrown around the round channel and being thrown out again. But then it stays within the body and starts rotating between like this. Yeah? And it's rotating and rotating and rotating. And this is how it gains more and more momentum. Hello? If it's not very clear yet, it's going to be much clearer while we are practicing in a bit. I just wanted to explain it first, so that, moment. So that when we practice, you have a visualization, because we're going to work mostly with visualization today. And like I said, of course, you're welcome to use your hands. But if you want to try, just use your visualization and your focus, and have this visualization, this awareness of the video we've just seen happening. So the water is coming in, and your central channel is actually functioning like a bowl, and starts speeding up. No, not speeding up. It starts to multiply the mechanism and strength and effectiveness of qi. And then we start rotating it. And I don't know yet between what we are rotating it, if we're rotating it back to the sides of the Qifield, or if we're rotating it from that central line to an organ, and then within an organ, we'll see what comes up in the Qifield. Yeah? If my explanations have not been managed to be clear enough, so if I didn't manage to explain myself clear enough, don't worry about the listening with the brain. We're going to start practicing now. And, rubbing qi is literally just qi is coming in and you make it rotate and gather and become more and more around there where you focus in. So don't forget also that, I am holding the information in the qi field. So just unify with my heart or my shen, and you will get the effectiveness from it as well. And this way of playing with qi also is a great way of staying awake during practice, because we're using the mind with a specific technique. And so sometimes when we are doing our, like the practice routine methods, playing qi can intercept the routine of doing the same thing over and over again, which is an important part of doing things over and over again, because we want to build and strengthen these healthy patterns. Yeah. But we all know those days where we seem to not be able to focus, or maybe not feel qi much, or not sure if we've done anything at all with the practice. And so a session of playing qi and a new way of working with qi, a creative way of working with qi, is renewing the drive to reach the true self, the drive to overcome and break through the avoiding and hiding pattern, which was my idea actually about doing Ling Yuan today, on the pattern of the lack of being natural and just giving the self some time to look into why we would be avoiding and hiding so much, why we don't allow ourselves to be natural. Simple as that. I will just formulate questions, so it will be a non-routinal Ling Yuan practice. Let's free flow, and let us be surprised by what my Shen and we all together in the Qifield as a unit can come up with. Okay, then let's get ready for practice. You just make yourself as comfortable as you need to be right now in this moment. If you're sitting upright, lifting from Bai Hui and drawing your vision back. Relaxing the whole body. Lifting from Bai Hui, relax your face. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and hands and fingers. Relax your chest and your upper back. Relax your abdomen and lower back. Think Hoi Yin and lift Hoi Yin to lower Dantian. Relax your legs and buttocks. Relax down the legs into the ankles and feet. Relax the whole body and remind yourself, this is my time. This is time for me to gather chi and strength. But most of all, this is my time to experience the natural state, the true natural state of mind. And I have the ability and I have deserved to be in this state always. And every practice session, every time I play with chi, every time I unify, every time I am aware that I am allowed to be calm, relaxed, and natural. This state is getting stronger and eventually it will stick. The unification, the freedom of pattern, the peacefulness and harmony resulting from that. So with this awareness now, become aware you are turning into chi. You are turning into chi. Everything that was fixed inside has dissolved into chi, fluid, wide, spacious, and very bright. Easy to transform. Easy transformable. Hence, healing is simple. One moment can give you all the energy you need. Now expand yourself. Expand out. You are only chi and consciousness now, and you expand out to become one with the universe. Out here, you are one with the natural, original state of everything. And so you are in this state already. Out here is the love of the universe, the wisdom of the universe. And draw G back to the G person that you are. Actually, nothing much changes. The universe is within you, and you are within the universe. And Qi is flowing your way. Qi is streaming into you and around you. Getting calmer and more natural. Now imagine Qi coming in from all directions. You are around Qifield ball and Qi is flowing in. It's flowing into you and it's flowing all the way through to the other side of the Qi field. And there it's flowing along your inside, the round inside. And it starts circulating inside of you. For now, the whole body, Qi and Shen as a unit, one Qi field. And just so we unified, all of us become one, the Qi flows in from the left to your back, to the right, to the front. The Qi actually flows in from all directions, but we have to help ourselves with the mind here a little bit. So Qi is flowing in from the left side of the Qi ball that you are. Flowing in towards the back, towards the right, from there to the front, and from the front to the left. And it continues to circulate now. It is circulating, and your entire self, the unity of Jing, Qi, and Shen, is being nourished. Your entire body is being strengthened and filled with Qi, and feel the energy levels rise inside of you through the power of the circulation, the energy increase. You feel more and more vibrant, alive, but calm at the same time. And there's a lot of joy in the Qi field, a lot of lightness. You feel light and fluffy and calm, strong, deeply relaxed and vibrant. You are brimming with energy. Qi is circulating. Use your inner mind to visualize Qi circulating inside of you. Everywhere it's moving, while it keeps filling and filling you up. Now let's turn it around. The whole Qi, draw it through the center point and start stirring it into the other direction, from the right to the back, to the left to the front, to the right to the back, to the left to the front. The Qi in the whole universe is now flowing this way. And as you are healing and getting stronger, everyone is healing and getting stronger. The whole universe is you, and the Qi of the entire universe is increasing in amount, free flow, and quality. Qi is gathering round and round and round. If you are very sensitive, it might be that you start feeling the Qi a little bit in the head. Now that we're going to the head, just know it's Qi. Lift up from Bai Hui and allow it to happen. You stay centered in the state of calm, relaxed and natural. Your state of calm, relaxed and natural is like an anchor, keeping you upright. And think inside your Qi head now. The Qi is coming from the left, going to the front of the head, inside your head, flowing to the right, to the back of your head, to the left and to the front again. And now draw the Qi deeper into the central line. Visualize how it is being caught by the central line and how it's floating around on the inskirts of the central line, accelerating there its energy effectiveness and flowing out again. Huge amounts of Qi are gathering inside of you. Qi is filling your whole head. Flowing in now. Visualize again your central line. Draw all the Qi into it Turn it around and we circulate Qi the other direction. So Qi is arriving from the universe, flowing into the central channel, and from there out into the entire head, circulating from the right ear to the nose, from the nose to your left ear, from the left ear to the back of your head. As the Qi is streaming in, flowing around the inskirts of your central channel and then out together in the whole head. And we're strengthening the eyes with this, the ears, the hearing, the sense of balance, the taste, and we are also all strengthening the whole entire inside of your mouth, Qifield. Remember, there is right now only Qi. There is no physical form of mouth, gums, teeth. There is only Qi circulating. But this Qi there is improving. And it's flowing in. Also, the health of your brain is being strengthened, but it's not there either right now. Now shift your focus down into your neck. We keep circulating the Qi from the right side to the front, to the left, to the back, to the right side again. And the Qi arriving from the universe is first gathering in the central line in your very core, accelerating its efficiency there and the circulation, and then filling the whole of the neck. Lymph nodes, spine, cervical spine, thyroid, voice box. Everything that's in there is being increasingly healed. Esophagus, of course, that part that's there. Airways. Everything is cleared. And strengthened. Every single immune reaction of every single cell is being strengthened. But right now, there's nothing there. There's only you, the universe, and the circulation and the strength and power of Qi, and the healthy, pure true natural information of the Qi, restoring everything back to its natural, normal, original state. Now visualize again the universe and your central line and turn the whole Qi in the universe into the central line and then around to the front of the neck, to the right side, to the back of your neck, to the left side and to the front, circulating, gathering Qi and quality and flow. If you feel the circulation of Qi, be happy that you feel Qi. There is no need to worry about being dizzy. Lift up from Bai Hui. You are upright Qi, Cheng Qi, and it's circulating, increasing its effectivity through the acceleration of circulation. Good. Now unify with upper Jiao. Basically everything of your rib cage. And also imagine that your upper arms have become one. There's no arms, you are one. And the Qi of the universe is circulating first, all the way, penetrating all the way to your central channel, flushing and whooshing around in there, and from there circulating out from the left side of your Qifield to the front of your Qifield, to the right and to the back, and circulating from to the left and to the front. Your entire upper Jiao, your torso, your upper part of the torso is being filled. So the lungs and the heart and the ribs and the esophagus, airways, it's all being strengthened. The thymus gland, your immune system, the entire circulation within your body. Because of the lungs, they regulate the entire flow and household of the physical Qi. Maybe your entire Qifield body is rotating with the Qi. Just allow it to happen very naturally. Maybe you can really feel the Qi moving inside you now. Big, powerful circulation. The amount is consistently increasing. And the quality, of course, as well. It's flowing freely. If you can sense the Qi, enjoy the sense of Qi circulation. Very powerful Qi gathering session right now. And then become aware of something else, the complete absence of patterns, because you're focusing on Qi and are unified within this calm and natural and healthy state. And you can use this as a replacement information, readily prepared for next time. When a pattern is active, an unhealthy pattern, you can start focusing on rotating Qi, circulating Qi, distracting your patterns, your false self, and focusing it back on a healthy replacement state and task, the circulation and the gathering of Qi. So let's start turning it around, unify with the whole universe, and imagine how you are bringing it back to all the Qi in the universe into your central channel. And you start circulating it from there to the right, to the front of your Qifield, to the left, to the back, to your right, and continuously to the front. Qi is rotating and gathering, rotating and gathering. The entire Qi of the world is being moved. You are everything in it, and you are healthy, strong, filled with energy, brimming with vitality and happiness, lightness and joy. This is the beauty of playing with Qi in a creative way. In the natural state is. Now allow your focus to sink down from upper Jiao into middle Jiao. Qi is circulating from the right to the front, to the left, to the back, and continuously rotating within the areas of lower Jiao. Your stomach, spleen, pancreas, liver, and gallbladder are being healed, transformed. They are healthy, and huge amounts of Qi are gathering. All of the Qi of the universe is penetrating to the very core of your central channel. And there it's being accelerated out, catapulted out into the rest of your lower Jiao to rotate, gather, transform. Everything is wonderful, healthy, and well. your whole self, your true self, the entire universe. The power of your consciousness is now drawing it back to the center and turning the entirety of the universe into the other direction. From the central channel to the front, to the right side, to the back, to the left, and to the front. Continuing to the right and so on, back, round and round and round. The chi is gathering and gathering and gathering. Your entire awareness is middle child. Are you aware of the brightness inside, the bright light? It's getting more and more bright. More and more healthy. And allow your focus to sink even deeper now, from everywhere in the universe to the very core in the central channel. It's flowing into there, flowing around like in the bowl, and out to the front, from there to the right, to the back, to the left, to the front. Your chi is getting more and more. Your entire lower jaw, the area there and all in it is being nourished with chi. Small and large intestines, kidneys, adrenals, your ovaries and testes, your genitals, the entire reproductive system, the uterus, or the urinary system as well as sacrum, pelvis, yin. None of that is there. It's all one circulating bright mass of chi, getting denser and denser, healthier and healthier even. Chi is circulating, gathering inside. And as we're circulating the chi further in this direction, same direction, continue to gather it. There's a branch starting to spiral down, drilling itself in the same movement through the right leg, down into the thigh. It keeps circulating in lower jaw, but it's drilling down and spiraling down into your right leg, all the way to the knee. And lower leg, ankle. It's circulating in lower jaw, the thigh, the knee, the lower leg, the ankle, and now the foot. And the chi will continue to flow there and continue to gather. And now we are drilling a second part down through the left hip and thigh. Yeah, maybe you can feel the chi circulating still in your lower jaw and your right leg as it's going down your left leg to the knee, filling your entire thigh and knee. Lower leg, ankle, and foot. And now we're going to unify your both legs into one, like a mermaid. So lower jaw and your two legs are becoming one cone in which the chi is circulating. There is one cone of chi circulating. There is your central channel, and the two central channels of your legs have merged into one. The chi of the universe is flowing in, accelerated in the central channel and rotating in the whole entire cone of chi legs and lower jaw. This is all one. Very good. Feel the chi circulating. Become aware of your focus. Very good concentration and focus. You are one with the task of the chi. And chi has become very real for you right now because you can feel the circulation of the chi very clearly. And the cone has become the whole entire universe. We have become one, and we are healing all the legs, feet, ankles, and hips in the world. When the chi inside you flows good and is in good amount, it flows in everything. And get ready to turn the direction around, changing direction. The whole universe is gathering in your central channel of the cone of your both legs and lower down jaw, and redirecting it to the back, and the chi now flows forward to the right, to the front, to the left, from there to the back, and to the right, continuing to the front, and so on. We have changed the chi in the entire universe, and it's circulating. Chi is flowing freely. It's gathering and gathering in the legs. They're well and healthy. It's gathering in your kidneys, in your bladder, in your belly. Your genitals, your reproductive system. All is well. The entire large intestine and small intestine, the adrenals, and your lower dantian, all is healthy and well. Maybe you can feel the circulation all the way down to the bottom of your feet of chi. And as you are rotating and circulating the chi, focus it up, up, up into Shin Ling, the Qifield of your heart consciousness. We are circulating within the heart consciousness from the right to the front, to the left, to the back. And we change the direction one more time in Shin Ling. Bring it through the center and stir it over to the right, to the back, to the left, to the front. And then draw it all the way to the center, becoming very still, halting the rotation and gathering it in Shin Ling. You simply exchange the mind activity from rotation now to stillness and gathering within the core, your center, your shin, ling, your heart. Keep your focus in the center of shin, ling, and observe your chi settling down and stillness spreading out. Here we can practice what Yuan Tze has talked about yesterday. When something has happened and it is over, it is past. Through anchoring your entire being and awareness in Shin Ling, Qi, activity of rotation is past and it's spreading within stillness. Mind activity is gone. You are simply within Shin Ling and the stillness and harmony, the quietness, the calm. You are one with your Shin Ling. Make yourself one. Just enjoy the stillness for a moment. Now add trust, the quality of trust, into nothing particularly. Just trust into everything, unconditional. Feel trust. Trust into the stillness that you feel. You can trust into this deep unified state that you're in right now. No discernment into what to trust needs to happen because you are simply in the natural state of a human being. You are open, you are unified, you are calm, harmonious, you are relaxed, you are natural. you can simply shift in the stillness into the quality of love, and you will see it is simply present. And you can simply move into the quality of gratitude. Nothing in particular. It is simply present. Gone in gratitude. And Gongqing, the awe of the beauty inside and out. You are both inside and out. You are in a Wu-Shin state of calm, relaxed, and you are natural. Simply be. Nowhere to be, nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing to be achieved, just hanging out in the freedom and peacefulness of your own being. And very gently right now, what is happening is, of course, the unification of Xin Ling, your heart consciousness, with your Shen Yi, your true self consciousness. Gently, ever so gently, allow the focus rise from your Xinling to the center of the universe, your head. But it's not really your head either. It's the center of the universe. And there is no distinction at all Look into the bright lights inside the center and follow them with your state. Just follow the lights into the center of your head, into the universe inside. Let go and keep going deeper. Allow yourself to fall into the depth of your innermost self, your true self, your natural self. And in this still and deeply natural, unified state of oneness, Ling is asking, why am I not always in this state? It is so beautiful Why do I not spend my life living in this state? How come I keep going back to the other state, the ununified state in which I feel pressure, stress, yali, in which I feel unhappy or even upset, in which I feel fear? Why do I keep doing this to myself? In this deep unified state, everything is so beautiful. Why do I maintain the false self with all its attachments? Why do I avoid and hide from this state? Could it be the effort it usually takes me to get into this state? But it is so beautiful to be in this state. I feel so healthy and free. I feel so wonderful with the state where fear is absence, in absence. Isn't it a negative effect in itself to not be in this state that I am in right now? Would I not want to give this state to me at all times? Do I want to be in this state always? Am I willing to give this state to me more and more often and best at all times? Am I willing? It's really simple. All I have to do is unify. I accept and affirm this state with gratitude. I am grateful for experiencing it right now, right here. I am filled with Gongqing. I am in awe about this state. It feels so natural and beautiful. I accept this state as a gift from the universe full-heartedly, and I am open and trust myself to keep returning to it or simply uphold it. From now on, I love this state. I love being in this state. I love experiencing this state. I love that I am allowed to be in this state, no matter if I'm around other people or alone with myself and the universe. I love that I am allowed to be in this state at all times. Spread out your consciousness or your arms or both and draw all the information back to your upper dantian. This state is stored forever inside of me. This is my nature. Spread out your arms in consciousness again and draw all back to Shin Ling. And spread out your consciousness and arms or again and draw all back to lower dantian. If you have been sitting cross-legged, gently stretch your legs out. And we all bring our hands back to the kidneys. Now use your mind to draw chi from the universe into your kidneys. Rotate it, gather it. Kidney chi is abundant and strong. And then vibrate chi down the buttocks and hips. And down the legs. And up the legs. Inside. And draw back to lower dantian. And then go ahead and you can do the head and face, but there is no need to lose the natural state of calm, relaxed, and unification, harmony and peace. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eye. The Qifield is amazing. To be in this state in which there is no need to be anything or anywhere else. To be in the here and now. I actually, I have no more words for all of us. The Qifield is in a very good quality right now. So stay with it. Remember, keep it with you. You are this Qifield actually when you adjust your awareness. And I thank you so much for participating and have a wonderful week. Yuan Tze, Ling, Ming.